Tell you how to do it. Hop in your car, drive to the top.
Welcome back to the Watagans. We are here to conquer as many tracks as we can in this notorious mountain range. We've got the Jeep and 2 GQ patrols, good mates, good times, and pushing our vehicles to the limits.
That was stressful.
Proudly supported by Opus, Ultimate 9, Superior Engineering, GME, Tie Gear, and in part by... It's only about 8 o'clock in the morning, but the sun's just coming through the trees there. Really nice campground down the bottom of the pines here. We're just going to leave our camp gear and the Amarok here today. Laken's just gone up to the toilet in the Jeep, so we'll head out in the Jeep and the 2 GQs. And then be able to just come back to camp here tonight and have a full day of wheeling today. How you feeling about today, mate? Day 2 of Watagans.
How's day 1? What's the recap?
Day 1 is $2 on the winch. That's what I remember.
The same.
You were just on the foot flat, just getting it done.
Just getting it done.
And I just, work my way up slowly.
Feeling the car out, feeling good about yourself.
Feeling the vibe.
Today's the day for you, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm waiting for everything to break, but apart from that. My steering wheel's squeaking again though.
Didn't check that, did you? Flying fuck about your steering.
You need to start giving them.
You need to start doing filling up when we tell you to. How you come at me when you
You need to carry me backup fuel.
This bug here forgets more stuff than me on a parts run.
That's a lot of stuff.
Day 2 of Watagans wheeling with Tyler and the boys with no kids. I'm going to start the boys off nice and easy today. Grab the...
Is it right up the end, Burto?
Yeah, mate, it is. The Pines picnic area has a little flex track, so we're going to hit that. And then I think we're going to hit Greensbury, warm them up, and then I'm going to try and convince them to all go to Ann Hill. So, keen for the day. Let's go. Smack on into it. Ooh.
Alright, so Pines flexi track to warm us up.
I don't know what it's called, flex your car, flex your body, something like that.
How's that, mate?
Straight up.
Got it done.
First time. First time, first go.
One and done, club.
One and done.
Got me lucky Kinsella jumper on. Means he can spot me when he's not even out. You like that? Yeah, I bet they like that. You like that? I'm trying to, this is just a warm-up, so I'm like, yeah, let's just poke up all those silly lines, get all flexy, look cool, a little influencer spec.
That was the Pines flexi track done. Perfect one to warm up on, feel your car out and play around with some of the lines. Majority of the tracks in the Watagans are pretty close to each other, which is perfect. So we were only on the main dirt road for 10 minutes and we were at 5 Ways in Greensbury.
When you first left me, I was wanting more.
Just a vertical. So that's the easiest way, you reckon?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's I think right there where them wheel tracks are, it's probably the easiest.
So this is 5 Ways, just a huge rock slab on the side at the start of Greensbury and a whole heap of lines up there. What are you going to do, mate? Show us how it's done.
I'm going to go straight up this one here, mate.
It looks a bit wet too. A little bit slippery.
It's going to be, it looks moist, so I'm probably going to sit there, warm my tyres up halfway up it, and then I'm going to give it a little bump and hopefully we drive up out of it. That's the plan.
Nice.
Watch this space.
How's that, mate? You got it done?
Yeah, you know. You want me to tell you the secret for this?
What?
You go up in the ruts, warm the tyres up, and then you have to roll back, second gear low, bump, but you have to be right just a smidge, otherwise you don't get up.
Yeah, okay.
That's the secret.
Put some lockers in, we'll nose up and see how we go. Burto said warm the tyres up a bit and then bump it.
Come back further. Yep, a bit further. Do it from there and try and get it up on boost before you let the clutch out.
Bit of a bump, but we got there. Definitely warms you up for the day and gets the blood flowing.
Yeah, we're doing hood rash shit out here, right? Full drive 24/7. Who? Yeah, who's that? First gear, both lockers on. If it feels shit, you can back out. You don't have to do it. It looks pretty steep.
Yeah, I feel like you're trying to tell me to go like down.
What do you reckon about that? The wheelbase is not ideal for it, or?
Yeah, it didn't look long. I think the Jeep would do it no dramas. You just have to bump that first gear and then slowly bump this bit. But he was sort of on the wrong line. If he was on the left line, more left, he'd be good.
So what do you reckon? We're going to do greens break now. We had a little warm-up play. Or are you going to try another line? No, you have to do another one. We can't stop you.
Well, he said, are you going to do that one? I said, okay, if you want. He said, go on.
So here we are.
Yeah. I've seen Marta do it. I haven't done it.
So there's a huge hole in the middle there that he was getting caught up in, so we got to try and get him to straddle that somehow.
We made it.
Hey, you got it done. Nice job.
Let's go do some greens, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
That's warm-up's done. I'm practiced, mate.
Here we are, mate. What's this?
Greens break. Tell you how to do it. Hop in your car, drive to the top.
Well, you're gonna show us how it's done.
Yeah, you know it. Tyler's gonna put the drone on, get a 6 shot.
Just like the wild wind does, sings a song, sounds like she's singing.
Just like that, one and done. No spotting, just fucking hook in, get it done. That's what we did.
Alright, Burto nailed that. One and done. Let's see how I go. I've never actually driven this bottom section of Greens Break. Nice spotting by Burto.
See how easy that was? You're next.
Alrighty, what's the plan here? Go rear, 4 low. See that? Is that the driver or the spotter? Oh, okay. I'll take that. I got it done.
Seatbelt on, just after the step on greens brake. Gonna drive up here, follow the car with the drone to get some sick shots. Let me. Locker off, airlock compressor off, car off, seatbelt off, GoPro off, over in it.
Nothing else matters. Just like the wild wind.
So Tyler's been letting me go first because I know all the lines, so I'm going to go really slow on this and see if I can stuff it up. This is a pretty easy section. I shouldn't say easy. It's easy if you know how to drive it, with at least one locker. If you're unlocked, it's a pretty hard section. How slow can you go?
You can't go that slow. Yeah, I said you can't go that slow.
Second gear. So you can't go that slow. I tried to literally just crawl till it stopped and then kept going, but can't do that.
So that was just first gear low and then a little bump to get that back up.
I've just gone up the rock step. Now I'm about to drive this tough tree root section, which, as we've seen on the Mac and TJ channel when I was with them, it'll take your roof out. I am gonna test my new slider on this tree, so we'll see how it goes, see how they hold up. I think they work good. See if there's any damage as a real test. Let's have a look at it. Boom, so I've got the new roof addition. As you can see, slight kiss mark here and here. Save me from normally you fold the whole gutter in. Boom, nice addition. Yeah, there you go. Is that your first ever flare off, Mr. Thompson?
I finally took one out.
First one and done, first flare off. That's what happens when you actually have a go, mate.
It's a big day.
Big day. Look at that. That's diabolical. Making you look silly, mate.
It's bloody Jeep things, you know.
It's like a little tiny car thing, eh?
When it's not broken, it's good.
Not bad, eh?
No, that's not very often.
Yeah, I think he might be figuring out how to drive a little bit, maybe.
A few more rutted out sections and that was Greens Break done. From the top of Greens Break, it's only a few minutes to Wishing Well, so that was next on the list.
What you do that for? What you do that for?
What's the next track we got here?
This is called Timmy Has Heart Hill. It's where Timmy lost his heart when he rolled his car. So I'm going to go from the bottom to the top without rolling it. And hopefully, it's probably not going to be one and done. It's probably going to take a couple on the step, but I reckon I'm going to get it.
Now there's no Jeep, he's had to go get fuel because he forgot to fill up yesterday.
Peanuts in between here and here.
So we're going to do it and then wait for him up the top.
Yeah, we're going to have some lunch up top.
What are you thinking, mate? What's the line?
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. And once I take a little to figure it out, you're going to copy me and we're going to get it done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Timmy. Sometimes it's just a little easier than some other times. Shit, I feel bad. You're going to have to come back for redemption.
Seems like there's plenty of grip today. Those Predator tyres are doing really good on this Watagans trip. I'll go. Pretty off camber in the ruts at the start here. Plenty of grip. So we're at the top of Wishing Well. There's a nice camp spot up here. There's phone reception. We're going to have a little bit of lunch. There's only the one main obstacle on that track. Last time we were up here, mate, we were standing right here and you were kicking out a roof and pulling out a windscreen. Yeah. That's how the warm-up track's meant to go. It's good to be out the bush. Nice sunny day. Cook up a feed.
Kid free, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
One and done's are happening.
Yeah.
It's not been a bad day so far.
It's a bit of a warm-up after yesterday, you know. I just had the nerves going on.
We're about to step it up.
That's where I'm going to fall to pieces again.
Yeah, turn into jelly, mate. I reckon you'll be right.
Yeah.
You just do what these things say to you.
I'll just watch you.
Good,
I'll just watch you and I'll forget the rest. Nice bit of lunch and a relax up the top there. Lagan is back from getting fuel, so we're going to take him around so he can have a crack at driving Wishing Well. Yeah, drive it from there. Nah, stop there. Nah, stop there. Turn passenger and come back.
Maybe you need less weight in here.
No. You wait until you get to it before you go. You need to go before you get to it.
Short wheelbase doesn't like it. This is where different wheelbase can make it worse. It's just trying to climb at the wrong times, different things. So Lagan's just going to back out and go around it there. We just couldn't really find the right line for the short wheelbase.
I didn't want to tell him to commit it. We probably would have went if he committed, but I didn't want to tell him to do that. He doesn't have enough experience.
To react if it bounces the wrong way.
Better to be safe than sorry.
That was stressful. I don't have 85% reductions like you though.
I got 4 to 1 crawler gears, 4, 5, 6,
65.
50. Twin locked, weighs 2
43s.
kilos. Chrome molly axles, this rear chrome molly axles.
I do have that.
Yeah.
What's up next, mate? Ann Hill.
Ann Hill, mate.
The big leagues.
Dogs. Welcome to the fucking big dog club, mate.
So where are we, mate?
We're at Ann Hill. Why are we here? Because we're men.
So this is the big league stuff. So up there.
This is bigger league stuff, yeah.
So they call it Ant Hill because you look like an ant when you're on it. It's like the side of a mountain and you're just on an open slab face with multiple massive rock steps.
Alright, bottom of Ant Hill. See if I can even make it to the bottom. It's a bit wet. Last time I was here it was not wet at all and it's very moist. I think up the top the face might be alright. Low range, front locker on. Got up there, the first step. We've got 3 lines. They're all deceiving. I'm gonna go left line first. That's the one I did last time. I know it's possible. We'll see how it goes.
She's a bit slippery.
Don't get up that. There is choices.
So yeah, there's a bit of moisture still laying on this hill from rains we had a week ago or so. So that's the normal line, but it's slippery as hell. You won't climb that, that's a big double step. So he managed to get up this side over here, he's going to cut across and then up that side, because these steps over here are huge.
You're right. We made it. Took a bit of digging and searching to find where to go in this wet conditions, but you know, you gotta keep calm. Are you gonna do it? I reckon you could probably drive that side. That's the way easier side.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my sound was playing up. Anyways, next.
What do you reckon? He's playing funny buggers.
There you go, you're meant to be the boss. You're meant to be a leader.
Engage all magic buttons. Pretty nervous about this one, but we're out here, so imagine just giving it a crack. But I don't know, it doesn't seem to want it. Am I doing something wrong or?
Everything looks good, like you're doing exactly what I'm telling you to do. It just
Doesn't want to go.
there's 2 steps just here and then it's like the top 2 steps.
It feels like it's so close, like it's up on them.
The back is just up and the front's just headbutting this wall.
Yeah, okay.
The winch master's back.
That's it. Can't even get up the first blow step. I was so close to falling.
Yeah.
Alright, we're up the first bit. I made it, mate. Oh, holy shit. That was terrifying. We got it done, but I suppose we drove the main and hill bit. We just winched the entryway. But anyways, we're up. I'm sweating. That's another track ticked off, mate. So Lagan's going to go around the Jeep. We're a bit worried.
We shouldn't get him up there. He doesn't have enough experience. At least you know what to do when I tell you to do something.
So I think it's just after lunch now. We've still got some time. We're thinking we'll go Sus, Wave, Rock and Farrells, which I haven't done, but you have. Guys, turn it off for a sec.
Yeah. It's not broken off, but I'd probably I wouldn't keep driving, like wheeling it.
So what's happened? We got halfway to the next track and Lagan said steering wheel was upside down.
I said that's bullshit, it's impossible. And I had a look, all the steering components look good. What happened last time?
The panhard mount broke off.
Panhard bracket that we made snapped off. This time, the factory one is cracked. It's not snapped off yet, but it's moving. So we probably shouldn't four-wheel drive it. Probably park it at camp. We need a welder to fix it.
And another trip, the Jeep's just fall to pieces.
Every time. Every time. She nearly makes it home, and then something happens.
Yeah, Kinsella told me when we were straightening up my diffs that he had a Jeep diff there that he was doing because, you know, they snap off, so they were bracing it all up and whatever. We didn't brace it. I didn't know about it at the time when we made all that it was an issue. We just made the bracket, it broke, and then made the bracket stronger, and now...
The other one broke.
Yeah. Which apparently it's inevitable once you put big tyres on them, it just happens, unless you brace it. So you might have to have a date with Mr. Kinsella, he can fix it for you. Does it make you feel you're a bit bummed? At least it wasn't me this time.
wasn't
No?
it? Broken it every time we've taken it somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, you get that on the big jobs.
That's right. That's the attitude to have. You get that on the big jobs.
Maybe we get a different car.
It's a good car, but you've been having
Good
fun
car.
with it.
Jeep's broken. We're only a few k's from camp, so just gonna drive it back there. We don't want to keep driving it and wreck that bracket more. At least now we'll drop it off at camp, and then tomorrow you're gonna limp it out of here. So I think they'll jump in Paso with us, and we'll go to Farrells and Wave Rock. Mate, what happened? It's not so dry over this side. What's the line?
I can start right, a little bit of momentum, up you go.
This is entry.
This is the gatekeeper, I suppose. If you can't get up this, don't get going. Alright, let's look into it. Just like that. Deceiving, because that was grippy as.
You got it done, mate.
You got it done. Banged her up, second
Straight
line.
up. Pop, pop. Bing, bang, boom.
You made that look real easy. I'll try the same thing.
More grip than it looks, eh?
We're up. I just saw you commit, so I was like, oh.
Yeah, one and done gang. One and done gang, no winch master yet.
Where's Martin's left?
Not yet, not yet.
Gatekeeper step conquered. Some fun obstacles over the next few hundred meters before you hit the main climb, which is absolutely wild.
Mate, this is first impression. So that's what's that?
That's what they call, I think, I don't know, they call it Erzberg, I'm pretty sure.
That's done now. This is the main Farrells section.
Yeah. Tree of consequence, hill off thingy. You go up, get a bit of a wheel happening, you go in it, you mash a roof.
Nice.
Well, the line apparently is to drive high and left and commit.
That looks wild.
Let's walk up there. Let's walk up there.
Yeah, it's very steep and off camber the whole way.
You point at the tree, once you get up to there, you turn right and you stay going. But like what we did, I think we just winched straight up, so it pulled us that way.
Yeah.
You reckon the
Okay.
winch master's going to be on it?
I reckon there's both of us could potentially be on.
Really?
I've never driven this without winching, I've only done it once.
Winch master and his little companion.
Yeah. What are you, Mr. Snap Pan?
Hey, I'm not driving the car.
Mr. Snap Pan behind me here.
No, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Yeah.
Just keep standing over there, Michelin man.
Give me the camera.
Right, Tyler's probably just showing his Farrell 3. It's a pretty off-cambered, big tree, big consequence sort of hill. Hopefully I can get this done today. Bit nervous, bit anxious. First gear low, locker on, seatbelt on, tyres are down, everything's in place, I just need to drive.
Burto had a few cracks at the high line, but this step is wild in real life. Just a vertical rock wall sloped towards that big tree, and that's all it wanted to do to him. Send him closer and closer towards that tree. You cannot say this bloke didn't have a red hot crack. I've never seen someone send a car as hard as he will. Third gear clutch dumps on a vertical rock wall with his roof on a tree.
Yeah, because where your front wheel is just sitting on the edge of a rock.
Mate, that was a solid effort. I was very impressed. You're a bit of a maniac, bud. I won't be doing that.
Nah, it felt fine.
So Burto's got roof sliders, so he pretty much used the tree to jimmy him up, which I won't be able to do because I don't have that.
So, can't get my seatbelt on because I got out. We're gonna winch. I got 3/4 of the way around the tree. Can't drive it. 37s. And I would've got it.
So it was out with a winch. There was not much else he could have done. Once he was up that, there was one more section to go.
Winch. It's one of them ones I've f***ing had enough.
This hill is absolutely wild. I'm glad I have a very good winch because that's what I'm about to be doing.
It's slippery. I'm hot. I'm sweating. This has been stressful. Very stressful. Alright, we've made it to the top, which means locker off, compressor off. Don't have to take my seatbelt off, I couldn't get it on. Would have rather have had it on. Gonna park it up here. Don't know if Tyler's gonna go or not go or what the deal is. We'll get down there, we'll have a chat, we'll figure it out. We still have more tracks to do, so no point in him breaking his car. He doesn't have roof sliders, so I would not recommend that line at all.
So what's happening, boss man going around?
Boss man's going around, I wouldn't go up there if I was him either.
So we made the decision that there's not really any point in me going up there because I don't have roof sliders. So I'm just going to turn around and go back down this bit and meet him up the top.
That was just like, I don't know.
That was like a step up of anything else.
Yeah.
That's like you got to have an extreme vehicle or you got to be willing to ruin your vehicle to maybe drive it.
Yeah, but this vehicle's, that's the crazy thing, because this vehicle's extreme, and so is Burto's, and he's still struggled, like, it just wouldn't go up.
Yeah, well, he had to winch it and he drives better than me.
And he was giving it all the berries.
He was on third gear flat and on his roof sliders. And
That's the start of a
Last track of the day, mate. What do we got?
Wave Rock. So we're at Wave Rock. Let's get into it. Ain't nothing to it.
Easy peasy.
Thanks for that, baby. So I got the bottom step. I'm gonna get Tyler up that, and then this last step, last two steps, we'll do one car at a time.
it's Burto up the first bit, I'll follow along. So that is that bottom little bit done, and now we got the main section, which is like 100-ish meter climb or so. Very steep and very, very rocky.
2 more steps to go. Plenty of big rocks, plenty of big steps. The hardest bit is some of the rocks are loose around the steps, so it's different for pretty much every car that comes up here. Fingers are crossed, toes are crossed, hair's dusty. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry. Steak and potatoes for dinner tonight. Some roast onion.
Do you want to throw those couple of rocks in it?
Play it where it belongs. Yeah, I reckon we just play it like that.
Yeah, that's where it was, eh?
Yeah.
That's how we found it.
That's a big step. These are a lot bigger when you're here.
And you're 15 foot.
Yeah, exactly. So they're 35-foot steps.
It's not going to climb that, Burto, that's 2 huge steps.
These are some doozies, these ones.
Burto had a good crack at the top step, but that thing looks very difficult to drive. A quick winch and he was at the top.
Thank you. Stressful. I'll make sure winch works.
Yeah. I don't know if it's better or worse you going first, because I see this and now I'm like,
yeah.
now I'm just like, cool.
Yeah. It's your car's a bit taller. You got a better winch.
It's still slippery, a bit slippery in
It's
this.
slippery. It wasn't like this last time.
Yeah.
I think last time it was dusty. You gonna go in? I probably made it harder for you as well. So have
Thanks.
fun with that. But
My turn. Burto didn't instill any confidence in me on this climb, but you know, it's not as ridiculous as Farrell's, so I'll give it a shot. And I'll probably just have to winch that top bit, but that's alright. At least it's not like completely ruin your car. Well, we got all that first bit done. Now we're up to the winch section.
My game plan was to drive to the top step and get myself in a good position to winch, which is exactly what I did. From there it was only a short winch and I was at the top. That was the main section of Wave Rock conquered. Couple of smaller obstacles now on the final climb to the end of the track, and then I reckon it was time to collect some firewood and head to camp. What a day that was on the tracks.
Okay, gang.
bang!
You let him go around you like that?
Is what it is.
Put some respect on the name.
He's the boss. I've been out wheeling him all day.
You let him have one.
Have that.
Yeah,
Have
that's
that.
fair enough.
Just remember, right? Farrell's 3. Roof slide again. Bit of winter. Where'd he go? To the bottom.
The only thing is that winch you got,
See this? No, it's no good.
that's not it.
See this? That's his tail between his legs on Farrell's 3, mate.
Just drove away.
He just turned around and left.
We're off Wave Rock, mate. That was a wild bloody day.
That was, yeah, a day, that's for sure.
There's a few loose tracks in there. Anyway, it's coming up 5, so we're going to get some firewood now and head back to camp and relax.
Relax, potatoes, steak.
At least, well, I was going to say at least the cars aren't broken, but his car's broken, but...
The cars that actually got punished aren't
Right.
broken.
Not quite broken yet.
Back at camp, big day. I think swim, fire, food, the next 3 things. At least our beds are already set up. Broken Jeep and Emrock over there that would not come and do these tracks because it would be ruined. Spaghetti and meatballs for dinner tonight. Spaghetti, meatballs, veggies, sauce, cook it all up. We got the onions in, diced up, stir them around. Meatballs in now. Then while the meatballs are cooking, we'll cut up the veggies, which is mushroom, capsicum, and zucchini. Put this sauce in. Meatballs, veggies, sauce is done. tip the pasta in. Bush. Wait for that to cook and we'll be good. This is Burto's famous dinner. What's that in there? An onion?
That's an onion. Roast onion. Then we got potatoes, mate. Potatoes on potatoes. Couple different sizes. That's a banger, isn't it?
So what, you wrap them up in foil
Yeah, mate.
and then what?
Put them on the coals. For
Beautiful.
like, I don't know, it depends. Anyway, 40 minutes to an hour and 40. Depends on the potato, depends on the fire, depends on the coal. But the best bit is, you know, you bang them in, you go and have a shower, whatever you want to do, come back, check the coals, top them up, go do whatever you want to do, boom. You don't have to do much and they're done. Might even put some beans on top, you know, cheese. I got bacon, I can cook some bacon. We'd have a feast.
Have you enjoyed your introduction to extreme four-wheel driving, mate?
I don't know if that's an introduction. You like skipped all the important steps. 1, 2, here's a super sick bit. Yeah, 100%. With your new build, once that was finished, do you think you could drive Farrells?
Yeah, probably because it's going to be lighter. I think the weight was a big thing and I'll be slightly taller.
I just have drone footage of your car just like pivoting on the tree.
Well, it was literally pivoting like this. I don't know if you could see it, but there was a root from that tree on my slider, half on top of my slider, and the more I kept moving, a bit was breaking off and it was getting like closer and closer to my door, and I'm like, nah. And I'm like, it's not like, it was getting very close to my door, and I'm like, do I just do a door for this, or do I? Yeah, I was contemplating, it was on the cards.
You do it, I think you'd do it if you knew you were going to get up.
If I was going to get up, 100% do it. Mate, I gave that everything that had to get, like that was 3rd gear, low range. Yeah. Good, but I don't even think it was like dented my roof. I think it's just like, took it.
How you put it? Whoa, the big dog.
Let's check in. A plate or something. Anyone got something for me or what?
Yeah, okay, let's let you out, buddy.
Yeah, cheers.
What do you call this dish?
Potato. Hakuna Matata.
Beans and tomato.
There's some potatoes. Do I just mash it up in there?
Yeah, just chop them.
Mash them all up. Make a dish. Right.
It's sounding a bit hot.
Oh, brother. Is it hot? Just tie the winch up tracks.
Oh no.
They're good. What's up for juice? That's the best bit. You got them camphor gloves or what?
Do you mix it all?
No, I don't know what I'm going to do with it so far. I'm going to look at it.
You're not done yourself.
For just a little bang together, it goes pretty good. I'll buy more stuff next time, like sweet potato,
Some
pumpkins.
shallots.
Yeah, shallots. It's one of them lazy meals, you know. You don't have to go too far with it, mate.
But you can go as far as you need to.
That's right.
You can just do potato and salt.
You can bounce up the hill, or you can back out with your tail between your legs.
That's it.